It's the man with the best laugh in the business, the humble collector, and you are watching the Fragrance Club. So, I know I haven't been around lately, but that's gonna change. I know I've said that in the past, but I mean it this time. Okay, so for today's guests, I have never been the type of guy who said, I have to have something right then and there. Okay? But this fragrance here, I got my nose onto it the beginning, maybe the late part of July before they had released it. And I said to myself, I need this in my life right now. Who do I have on as my guest today? It's none other than Coach Platinum. This was released in August of this year. I want to say it was August 16th. I know that I had to wait like mid-August, like the 15th or the 16th, so around there. And I mean, there was a lot of there was not a lot of hype, but some hype on this one, because a lot of people like the original Coach. This is Coach Platinum, and I love the bottle of this, man. If you really get it into the light, it looks like a bottle that you really can't see into. But once you get it onto the light, you can see inside to see how much it's see-through. It's really weird because it looks like a bottle that's not gonna be see-through, but it is. Okay, so released earlier this year in 2018, August. It's a aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody, herbal, powdery vanilla fragrance. Top notes include black pepper, pineapple, juniper berries. Mid notes include sage, geranium, musk, patchouli, leather, and vanilla, and sandalwood. Those are, the bottom notes include patchouli, leather, vanilla, and sandalwood. Okay, so this is the 2 fluid ounce. This is the 2 ounce one, and they also have a 3. They also have a 3.3 ounce one too. The 2 ounce one, the 2 fluid ounce ones. This one was $72. And the bigger one was $92. So, all right. What does it smell like? Right off the bat, you get that. I mean, it is a lot like Dior Sauvage. Except this one's got a little bit more spice to it. But I do get a lot of that Dior Sauvage at first spray. Then as that sandalwood and that patchouli kicks in, it becomes spicier than Dior. When I first got my nose onto it, I said, this is a very awesome fragrance, But but I was taken back and I was like, it's a lot like Dior Sauvage, the EDT version. But But then as you start wearing it, that it becomes a little bit more spicier, and you get a little bit more sandalwood and a little bit more vanilla added to it. It's got a lot of things that Sauvage has, which is pineapple and black pepper, and I want to say that, and it's got that musk in it as well that makes Sauvage like spicy a little bit. But this one is in a class by itself, okay? Don't get me wrong. I would not have purchased this if this was a carbon copy of Dior Sauvage, you know? Because that was the problem with the original Coach, you know? I myself thought it was too much of a repeat of Invictus. You know, I thought it smelled, I couldn't see the difference between it. You know, now a lot of people will argue that it's nowhere near Invictus, but I mean, to my nose, it was too much like Invictus. Projection on this is average, about 45 minutes of good projection, you know, and then the performance on this, your average 4 to 5 hour, and then it becomes a skin scent. But the thing about this is that I find myself wanting to recharge, you know, to spray myself again within the night. So I like to, I have to get more atomizers, because I want to put this into one of my atomizers, man. Definitely a buy. I would definitely buy this again. I will not pay $72 again. But I mean, I wanted it like the first day it came out, and you know, what I want, I usually get. You know, if I really, really want it, and I've never this will go down as like something that I just had to have at first spray. You know. It was love at first spray, if you like to be so PC about it. Okay, so Coach Platinum, it's, you know, get your nose on it. I for one think it's, I have Sauvage, and I have Sauvage, the EDT and the EDP version, but I still have this too, because although it's in the realm, the path of it, it's completely separates itself from that Dior to Coach, you know. This is my first Coach fragrance that I've ever had. Like I said, I just didn't like the original. Plus the bottle is, I mean, that's inventive. I like the way they made it kind of almost seem like a canteen almost, you know. Almost like Hugo Boss back in the day. Okay, so Coach Platinum is buyable. I would buy it again. You know, gonna look to see the few years that it's gonna take for me to get through this bottle. I'm definitely gonna look for a second one though, because I can see me keeping this into my collection. Okay, so on the scale, on the humble meter, I will say this gets a 3.5. I love it. It's a really good fragrance, but I just wish it performed better. You know, I would have to say if I could change anything else about it, maybe make it a little bit more better performance-wise. Okay, so I'm the Humble Collector. You guys are my humbled crowd, and this is Coach Platinum. That's the truth, and I'm sticking to it.